What's up, Card Fighters? Team Villains here. I'm Kyle.
I'm Cole.
And I'm Cameron.
And today, we got a set review for you from Miyaji Academy. We're going to be starting off with Gold Paladins today. Are you ready to get into it, boys?
Let's go right into it.
Alright, so we're going to be rating each card, commons, rares, double Rs, triple Rs, and VRs. And we're going to be giving them a star rating based on what we think of each individual card. So we're going to be starting off with the grade 1 commons for Gold Paladins.
Okay.
So the first card is Charge Goal. So grade 1, obviously 10k shield boost. He's a 7k. When placed, so auto, Vanguard Rearguard Circle, when placed from hand, this unit gets power plus 5k until end of turn.
Is that terrible?
I've definitely read worse.
Yeah.
You disagree?
I disagree. This card is actually terrible.
I'd give this like a 2-star rating. I mean, if you don't think that you can play anything like better, I guess. Like, it's got combo potential. It can be big.
You know, if you summon it with like Mock Slash or Ezel, you know, during the battle phase.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 12k. Put it on a Excel circle to 22k. It can hit things, but there's obviously better cards for the deck.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
So, I mean, I give it a 2 as well. Cause it's not terrible, but it's not like you have to play it.
Yeah.
The reason I give it a 1-star is because it's a 7k, so after the turn you call it, it's not very good in boosting or attacking. And Gareth is just better. Like, and he's a common. So
Okay.
just play Gareth.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see here. Next up, we have Knight of Counterattack, Dagiras. I don't know if I pronounced that right. So he is a 7k, grade 1, continuous rearguard circle. If it is the turn other than it was placed, this unit gets power plus 3k. Snap Judgment for me on this card. This is a 2.5, potentially 3-star card.
Yeah.
10k boost after it was placed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
I think it has potential as a 2 of an Ezel, just because if you call it behind Vanguard, you can boost Raven for 10, so it hits like 37.
Yeah.
With 2 crit and no something else. So it can be good.
Yeah.
But it's not that good.
So 3 stars probably
It's playable.
roundabout. It's very playable.
Yeah.
definitely better than the other card, but I mean.
It's much better than
Plus, we just talked about how his art is kind of weird.
Yeah, he is kind of goofy looking.
Yeah, he has like, I don't know, he's weird.
It's like anime.
He looks like an old Fire Emblem character, actually.
Kind of, yeah. Let's see here. Next up, we got the bird. We got Bold Sparrow. I don't know if I pronounced that right. This is a grade 1 8k. Ability is auto rearguard circle. When your other rearguard is placed in the same column as this unit, due to your card's ability, this unit gets power plus 5k till end of turn. 3 stars for sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is.
Like, it can get pretty wild in an Ezel build if you just keep calling stuff in front of it.
Yeah.
It's like doing like small poke attacks. So you get
like Mock Slash Ezel.
Yeah. So you get like a quick like 12 in with just the unit, and then you call something on top of it with Ezel, or above in front of it with Ezel skill.
Right.
Get another poke in, call another unit on top, like in front of it, and then
something you could do if you're really desperate is you could call like a Vivian in that column, or like the grade 2 rare that you look at top 3 and call something, and call over that if you really want to.
Yeah.
To get plus 5.
Yeah. No. Yeah. For sure. Like this card has a lot of potential to it.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably just better grade 1s to play at the moment.
You would rather call
Gareth
over.
is still one of those cards that Gareth's just too good right now.
Gareth's very good. Yeah.
You just rather call over an Excel circle too, because it's the free 10k.
Yes.
Yeah.
So. I mean, plus, you're not playing. You're not playing Dendron.
Yeah.
Dendron's so good.
Let's see here. Next up, we're into the grade 2 commons. We have Direct Gall. So grade 2, 9k. Ability auto rearguard circle. When your Vanguard is placed, if this unit is in your front row, you can cost counterblast 1. Choose up to 2 grade 2 or lower cards from your hand and call them to rearguard circle. If you call 2 cards, draw a card. 3 stars.
I get 3 stars as well.
For sure. And it's playable. It's got synergy with a lot of other things. So like, you know,
it's just generically good. Like if you're playing just a budget version of Gold Paladins and you just don't own Ezels or Ravens, or even Vivians or anything, like it's just good.
I actually think it has a lot of potential in Pelennor, because when you ride Pelennor when your guard hits, they'll probably be rested, and then you can just call 2 cards and restand.
Yeah.
So I think it has a lot of potential in Pelennor build, maybe not Ezel. But
yeah, for sure. Let's see here.
Plus drawing cards is always good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even though it's a neg one, but
I mean, it's not net one. You get an extra.
You call him two. You can call him two
Yeah.
attacks and then a draw. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's neg one for hand.
it's good. Next up, we have Knight of Civilization Villegas. Grade 2 9k, continuous rearguard circle. If it is the turn other than it was placed, this unit gets power plus 3k.
So it's like the grade 1.
It's like the grade 1,
Yes.
But as a grade 2, this is definitely a 1
It's
star.
early.
Yeah, I think it's much worse than the grade 1 counterpart.
Yeah,
This
this,
is-
How that
this
was the
is
same guy, just older. That's kind of funny.
yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Yeah, definitely 1-star car. I don't really see this seeing
No.
any
Yeah.
I mean,
play.
if you're playing like super budget, can't have Bowmains, can't have Vivians,
Yeah.
can't have any of that stuff. Maybe.
No,
If it was like a Vanguard skill as well, it'd probably be
right, because if you go
playable.
in first, you can get the 12k.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that defensive. Yeah,
I just think that the card when you hit no soul that gets 8k confidence is much better.
Yeah.
Knight of Torrents.
Forever.
yeah,
that guy's
yeah,
really
that
good.
card's really good.
I think it's better.
Yeah. So yeah, then 1-star. This card's just not playable.
No, that's not better.
Knight of Fury Grashanas. Grade 2 9k. If your rear guards were called due to the ability of a card during this turn, this unit gets power plus 5k. Includes this unit too. So if he's called by an ability, he's a 14k.
And then your regards called by the ability get plus 5, right? Right now? It includes this unit too.
So if
So
your
if he-
rear guards, okay, if any rear guard was called to an ability, it just gets 5k static. So it only gets the 5k power. I believe.
Okay.
Is how this works. So
but including it too means that it's called by an ability.
yes.
Okay.
So he's just a 14.
He doesn't stack.
No,
does
it
not
doesn't
stack.
I mean, it's still not terrible.
I
It's not
mean,
terrible.
you play similar cards to this in like Narukami already.
Yeah.
So
From Dragoon or whatever?
yeah,
Yeah.
and that card's
Pretty good.
pretty good in that deck. So this, I'd give it maybe 2, 3.
Yeah.
2.
I give it a 2.
Yeah.
The
It's
biggest,
not. It's not awful.
There's
but
so much better cards to play than
yeah, the
this.
biggest disadvantage is that it doesn't call anything on its own, so
Yeah.
it's not as good as other grade 2s.
Yeah, exactly. It's very reliant on
But
just
it
other
hits
stuff happening.
force.
It does hit force.
Does hit force,
That's
but so does
important.
So does Vivian.
Vivian doesn't. She's only
It's
12.
12.
He gets 3k when you call someone off her skill.
That's
Yeah, she's a 12.
Oh, force?
Yep.
Never mind.
It's okay, Cole. All right. So here, okay, this next card's actually my vote for worst card in this set. Grade. This is grade 3.
Yeah,
it's
in draft.
sneak peek. Come on.
I had to.
Knight of Great Strength, Belinus. Continuous rearguard circle. Grade 3, 12k, no gift. If 4 more of your rearguards were called during this turn, this unit gets power plus 20,000 until end of turn.
I mean, it's funny. It's a 32.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not till end of turn. It's just power plus 20k. If
Wait.
4 or more units were called during this turn, it gets plus 20,000 power.
This
Period.
card is solid, actually.
Actually, yeah, it can be a
Wait.
permanent 32
Or 52.
or 52
Or 72.
or 70. Wow.
Wait a second. And
Wait a
you
minute.
call off Ezel. This card is actually pretty good.
You have to call 4 cards though. to do
I don't
that.
know.
But
You
with
can,
your grade 2s,
you can definitely do that. A lot
it
of cards
has
call it.
potential. It could go off.
There might be a deck here.
There
guys.
might be a
Hold
deck
on.
here. Hold on.
Hold on.
Garmor?
We're gonna come back to this.
Go.
We're gonna revisit this card in the deck list maybe.
Alright.
We'll
3 stars. 3 to 4.
keep. If you guys
Keep
want us to
posted.
see, if
You
you guys
tell us
want to
that-
see us,
what is it?
Belenas?
No, Belenas.
Belenas.
Belenas deck? Let us know.
Belenas. Yeah, if you guys want to see a deck of Belenas in it, let us know. We'll try to make it work.
This could be.
This could be a thing.
We could concoct something.
We might be on something, boys.
Possible.
All right, here we go. Into the rares. Now we're getting into the real
Belenas.
the spice. Knight of Energetic Steel, Belenius.
Belenas?
Grade 1, 8k. Auto rearguard circle. When your grade 3 or greater Vanguard is placed, cost, put this unit into your soul. Draw a card. Call a card from your hand to rearguard circle.
Good.
4 stars.
4 stars.
4 stars. Doesn't.
Drawing card is good.
Drawing card is good. Calling another unit is good.
Getting soul from more soul.
Getting
Blast.
soul
For Martial
is
West.
good.
I also want to point out that Ravenhair's Act Superior is not during right phase, so you can call him
Yes.
in your
And
hand,
then
then,
do it, yeah.
then write it, and then get the
You
card.
can. Yeah.
So, yeah.
You can also do that with
Ezel.
Wonder Ezel?
No,
Yeah, or no, with the great Wonder Ezel,
The
doing it to ride, and then you can put that in soul. Draw
Yeah.
a card. Only thing that holds this card back is that it requires other cards to function. Otherwise, it's a vanilla 8k.
Yeah.
Besides that, this card is extremely solid.
Mm.
So
Definitely what I feel like they needed. Gareth wasn't doing everything by himself.
He wasn't. They deck
No, he goes
just
to
lacked soul.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's very important. That goes so.
Let's see here. Next up, I don't know. I think it's one of Nicole's favorite cards. Knight of Exhaustion, Azarus. Grade 2, 9K. Auto, Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle. When placed from hand, cost. Discard a card from your hand. Look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Call up to 1 card with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard's grade from among them to Rearguard Circle. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck.
It's like Vivian but better.
It's Vivian without a counterblast and Soul Blast.
Yeah,
Like discarding card.
Like
discarding card is it's not a +1 or anything.
No.
But
You're
let's say
calling
you're getting rid of a trigger potentially. Like
Yeah.
let's say you're playing multiple draws.
I think the worst part about
Something.
this card is that it doesn't call from hand.
Yeah, that's true.
Because a lot of your effects say when called from hand or when placed from hand, do this.
Yeah, but I mean,
Including this one card.
yeah.
So you can't Vivian into him.
No.
No, you
You
can't.
cannot.
But I mean, it's so.
He's good for starting combos. He's not good.
So
So I'd say like a 3K. I mean, he's not terrible.
I'd still give him a 4. Like I feel like
think he's a 4.
he's an auto include in
Yeah,
the
right.
newer versions of the decks.
Yeah, and you can hit stuff like Howl off your check, or
Yeah, because I mean this is basically doing something similar to what Bowmains is already doing for you,
Yeah.
except he can get you potentially any card.
high risk,
Well,
high risk, high reward.
Bowman's going into Gareth. Counterblast for Gareth. 18K. That's a
I
really
just
strong
don't-
play.
It's good. I just don't think we're
I
gonna be
think-
playing Gareth here in the future.
I think
Probably
the
not.
counterblast and Raven here is too tight for Gareth because of Raven
Yeah.
has 2 counterblast skills, in my opinion.
Yeah, same. Yeah. All right. So next up, we have. Oh God, this card's so good.
5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars.
Crimson Lion Beast Howl, grade 1, 8K, auto rearguard circle. At the end of the battle that it boosted, if you have a Vanguard with Ezel in its card name, cost counterblast 1, put this unit into your soul, draw a card, and call a card from your hand to rearguard. It's Sagramore during the battle phase after you attack.
What can I say about this card? It doesn't have to hit.
So
It goes into the
good.
soul. You draw. You get to call from your hand. It's everything. It's everything you could
It's so
ask
good.
for.
5 stars.
It's so good.
5
It's
stars.
so good.
Even if you're not playing the next card, you're playing this card if you're playing Ezel in your deck. Period.
Period. And he has also behind this.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Get him there.
5 stars.
5 stars. 5 stars. 6
How
stars.
how for 6-star rating of all time? I don't think so, buddy.
Oh.
Oof.
Do we have
Realistic
a
Dust
Pentagonal?
Blaster?
No, those are 6 criticals.
Oh, my bad.
Well, criticals are stars.
When you're right, you're right. Let's see here. Next up, we have Flamewind Lion, Wonder Ezel, grade 2, 9K, act Vanguard Circle, cost Soul Blast 1 and retire a Crimson Lion Beast Howl on Rearguard Circle. Search your deck for up to 1 Incandescent Lion Blonde Ezel, write it as stand, and it gets drive check -1 until the end of turn, then you shuffle your deck. And then auto Rearguard Circle, when placed, you may call a card from your hand to Rearguard. I'm giving this card actually a 3-star. Simply due to the fact that he does nothing on his own. You definitely play him in the deck. He can get you more combo attacks in the middle of your turn with Ezel.
Yep.
But, if you don't have Howl and you don't ride him, like you're not doing that first skill. So it's just a bunch of nothing text.
Yeah.
But it's you're definitely playing it.
Yeah, I would give it.
Even the second ability really it comes in handy.
Yeah, it does. It like there's a lot of combo potential there, which is why I'm giving it the 3-star because it has the potential to do something relative in any given match.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not always going to do something.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the likelihood of you pulling it off with the superior rights constantly. This might be one of the better Excel decks for sure.
Oh no, it's definitely one of the best Excel decks that they've made so far.
Because it gets around Murkuma pretty easily.
Yeah.
I would give it a
So-
4-star simply because it's one of the only cards that when you call it during a battle phase, it calls from hand, so you can get other effects off it.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
What do you think?
I go 4-star as well. Just because I'm ignoring the first part. I understand the first part is just kind of intuitive to get off.
Yeah.
You may not get it, you may get it, but the fact that you can call, so you're attacking with Ezel, calling him, getting another card off, constantly getting Excel, you're just putting stuff on Excel when you're constantly attacking. That card plays for itself.
It does. No, and I actually agree with you. But again, if you don't have anything else that you want to call with it, or if
Right.
you have no way to dump him out of your hand in the middle of battle.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything.
There are certain situations where the only cards left in your hand are going to be true units because you've called everything already.
Yeah.
And he's a pretty dead card,
Yeah.
which does happen.
So would you guys maybe split the difference with me on here and call him a 3.5 maybe?
Are
you gonna stick with 4?
I have to say with 4.
3.6.
3.6. So we got a 4, a 3, 3.6. On this specific card, guys, let us know down in the comments what you would rate him as. So let's move on to the triple rare. So Gold Paladins only got 1 triple rare in this set.
Good.
They got Great Silver Wolf Garmor. Garmor fanboys rejoice, he's back.
Garmor has fans?
He does.
Oof.
It's a grade 3, 12k Excel marker, or Excel gift. Continuous Vanguard Circle. If you have 1 or less cards in your hand, all of your rear guards cannot be attacked nor retired by your opponent's card abilities.
Useless?
Auto Vanguard Circle. When placed, counterblast 1. Look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Call a card from among them to Vanguard Circle. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order, and 6 of your units get power plus 3k until end of turn. 2 stars from me.
Yeah,
I'd say 3 stars.
he's not awful.
No.
He's
the
not.
worst card.
No,
I've ever seen in my
there's
life.
worse cards.
However, I think he's funny with a Pelennor build.
I think if
Yeah,
he was,
yeah.
if he
Because
was
he doesn't
just
use any soul, so he might as well
Yeah,
play
might as well
on
play him Pelennor.
if he was just Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, he'd be so good.
I'm giving him a 2 star simply due to the fact that he doesn't fit in the Ezel archetype, which is easily the best version of the deck that you can build.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
His first ability is kind of a do nothing because one of those cards in your hands,
Yep.
your rear guards
You're
can't be
dead.
attacked. You're probably dead already, guys.
Yeah.
Let's
So
be
it's
realistic.
gonna swing
about
all
it.
into you.
Yeah.
The only reason
I mean, his second ability that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just counterblast 1, get a unit, power up your board.
You definitely want to have him as a second ride. You don't want to ride him first though, strictly because you already want to have.
Yeah, you want to have
wanna
a field.
a field to do that.
I just
So the little amount of playtesting that we've been able to do with these new cards, now that we've gotten them, I've noticed. I know you've noticed that a lot of the times your grade 2 turns, they pop off really hard, especially if you can get a spear right off.
yeah.
I mean, potentially,
Mhm.
this card has so much potential
Right.
involved in it. If they get maybe another version of Garmor that works by having a Garmor in your soul or something.
Like kind of like an Ezel kind.
Yeah, kind of like an Ezel based thing. Maybe. As of right now,
I also want to say that in Ezel, like, if you missed the Superior Ride, you probably couldn't ride Wonder Ezel. So you probably had a Vivian or the other grade 2 rare. So you're going to be calling out rearguards. So if you ride him, you'll probably have targets for the +3s. So that's why I give him 3 stars.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, it's the star. It's the star of the show. The thing that's got everybody.
Oh, he's the worst card in the game.
Again.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Get off the table.
Caused a lot of controversy when this card first dropped.
Yeah, I did.
Raven-haired Ezel. Grade 3, 12k, Excel gift.
Poggers.
There he is.
Poggers.
Got him. Act, hand. If your Vanguard is Incandescent Lion, Blonde Ezel, cost. Counterblast 1, ride this card as stand.
Act skill.
Not bad. Auto, Vanguard Circle. When it attacks, if Incandescent Lion Blonde Ezel is in your soul, cost. Counterblast 1 until end of that battle. This unit gets power plus 15,000 and 1 critical, and your opponent cannot call Sentinels from his or her hand. Basically, Diet Dragonic Waterfall. Right?
Yeah.
I disagree. I think it's better. I think it's better because you can Superior Ride him, and you don't have to soul after 3.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Diet Dragonic Waterfall in that it's not as big as him.
Oh yeah, that's not as big.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, I'm one of the people who believe that Excel is the best gift in the game. I might be in the minority on that.
I think it's second best.
And it might be. I don't know. I really like Excel.
Yeah, I love playing the decks.
And the gift just feels so strong. So, but he can give you potentially 2 Excel gifts in turn, especially if you're superior rating from deck, superior rating from hand. 2 Excel gifts while your opponent's potentially on grade 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
That is insane. If you get it, it's insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Plus crits, and you start putting crits in the deck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're playing crits instead of fronts now. Like
You're
it's
gonna
so
pick
good.
something.
Oh yeah.
I think fronts have potential in the deck.
They do, But I feel like being able to threaten with criticals
Mhm.
is more important with Gold Paladins now than it ever has before.
Yeah.
But now, the question is, what are you rating him?
He has to have Ezel in his soul to fully work.
Yeah.
I give him a 4, strictly only because of that. If it said
Yes.
any Ezel in the soul, he'd be 5.
Yeah.
Because even the Water Ezel would be perfect.
I too am giving him a 4-star rating, because he's simply a finisher.
Yeah.
He's not a combo piece in the deck. He's not doing anything if there's no Ezel and Soul.
Mhm.
So I mean, with those restrictions, 4 stars.
I'm actually gonna give him a 3.5 because for your top 3 techs, you almost never want to call him because he's not a combo piece.
Yeah.
And he's a 12k vanilla if you don't have Ezel and Soul.
Yeah.
So he's literally useless without Ezel and Soul.
Yeah.
Which is why he's a 3.5 for me.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If they ever want to revamp his skill, give him any Ezel and Soul. Spicy.
you're
That
asking,
would be.
you're asking
mind.
too much.
You're
Buddy.
out of
Be
your
the
mind.
best card.
You're asking too much, buddy.
Can we retcon
We
Ezel?
now, one thing that I feel needs to be said about this card, and it's something that
His art looks dumb.
no, it's great. I just
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. He's doing his best. People have been recently talking down on like cards like Gust Blaster Dragon, saying that they're not good because they
But
don't
he got
have
6 crit.
guard restrict.
But he had 6
He
crit.
did have 6 crit, but
You
in
don't
front
have
it has
the
a
perfect-
Sentinel.
Okay, that's a sin on the other hand.
That's neither here nor there. We'll discuss that when we get to it
Yeah.
in the future. Now, this card got so much hype when it got announced because of that guard restrict.
Yep.
Do you guys think that might be a bad stigma in like card fight communities like in general?
It is definitely a bad stigma. I will
It's
say.
Because just because something doesn't have guard restrict doesn't
Does not
mean
make
it's
it
bad.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, guard restrict is one of the reasons why Vanguard kind of went down the tank a long time ago in the beginning. Guard restrict
Yeah.
hurt
Well,
the game.
I would say
That's it's not guard.
I would say the
it
difference
didn't,
here. The difference
but-
here is that Shadow Paladin is a force link. You have to take that into consideration because
Yeah.
you can stack force markers on your Vanguard and hit like 60k easily.
Oh yeah,
And if there's no Sentinel for that, it matters a lot
Yeah.
more than for an Excel.
and
deck where
that's
your
why
Vanguard's 27.
Draconic Waterfall is so good.
Right, and that's why Guard Restrict for an Excel clan isn't as powerful as for a Force clan.
Yeah.
Just simply that.
But that's a topic for another video potentially.
Oh, for Gust Blaster when he comes out.
Yeah, so
But Gust Blaster's
Gust
good.
Blaster video.
But
Gust
there-
Blaster is good.
Gust Blaster is great. I love that card. So there we go. Gold Paladins. Overall, with the support coming out of the set, I'm giving their overall support a solid 4 stars.
For sure.
Agreed.
I definitely think that this support made Gold Paladins a top tier Excel deck.
Yeah,
It
like
can easily outclass almost any Excel deck out there right now.
I think it's
like Miracle Collection or the Miracle what do they call it? Ultra Rare Collection.
yes.
Like just the cards from that was solid, but you're a glass cannon. You're not doing a whole lot.
And if you miss the
But
spirit
now-
ride, you're really gonna fail.
I think it's
Yeah.
the third best Excel deck.
Now, yeah, it's super good. So yeah, gold Paladins as of this set, or just the support in the set, 4 stars, giving Gold Paladins a total of 4.5 stars overall as it pertains
As a deck?
as a deck
As a
right
deck.
now. It's got its shortcomings, obviously, as most decks do.
Yeah.
I
I mean, this is Vanguard.
yeah, it's
Triggers happen.
Vanguard. Triggers happen. It's a strong deck, strong clan.
Yeah,
I'm super excited
play
to
it.
see. I'm super excited what they come out with next for this clan.
They know that I've been like hyping this deck for months. So
But she
yeah.
knows, man.
I'm excited.
But she knows. Like we got a build right here.
Yeah.
We're working on a couple builds right now.
Yeah, right here.
You know.
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
All right, guys. That's all for this video. The next video we're actually going to be covering Royal Paladins for Miyaji Academy. Now, guys, don't forget
The Tower of Power.
the Tower of Power.
Power.
Don't forget to like,
Comment.
Subscribe.
ring that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.